one to me. Pull a spark plug out, it'll run. And you can see, it's got decent spark. There's leaking water all over too. But explain that one to me. I have no idea unless I got no fuel getting in there. Okay, so you saw it. So it wasn't starting with all the spark plugs in. We saw that, right? So I took a spark plug out. The other day I did this, and I just cranked it over just for shits and giggles, and it started running. So that's what it's doing right now. So I went on the outside. I looked overboard. You know, water's coming out and whatnot. But I looked overboard, and well, excuse me. I crawled overboard, put my hand over the exhaust port, which exhaust should be coming out of there. Nothing but water's coming out. So I have something plugged. Holy cow. That explains why it's running on one cylinder, because all that exhaust is coming back through, is being pushed back through the number one cylinder. That's why it's all hazy in here right now. So holy crap. I've got an plugged exhaust system. Now I know there's a wasp nest in there. Because there's wasps out there right now. So they came out of that hole, but I think they're new. So what I'm going to have to do is crawl out and remove this whole exhaust system and see if there's something stuck in there. And by golly gee, we'll see. I've got about 5-foot section of pipe or hose. I'll have to see if it's there, see where we're going. But my God, this is all it is. I'm going to be amazed, because it makes sense, because it's a lot of back pressure there. We're gonna try it. So I gotta shut this water off, see if we can get it going. Holy crap. Right there's the muffler. That thing weighs 40 pounds or more. And you know, I found, right here it is, this in the boat. So it's a drain plug. I had no clue what it went to. Well, now I know what it goes to. Down there on the other side of that muffler. I hold you still. That tube sticking out. Now water's been dripping out of there like little bits when I had it running. And I stuck my finger in there, and it's nothing but rust. And I stuck a screwdriver in there and it started getting the rust out, and a little more water came out. So that's got to be a drain plug for the muffler when you winterize it, so it won't crack the muffler open. But that thing's packed full of rust, so I got a feeling the whole darn muffler is packed full of rust. I have no idea how that thing works or operates. So it might be a thing where boy, I don't want to cut it in half. I don't know how water can be pumped in and then pumped out but not come back in. So I've got to research that a little bit. So what I'm going to do, real quick like, I'm going to slap the spark plug back in here, and I'm going to run this thing and see if it runs any better with open exhaust. It's gonna be loud, but we'll see if this thing runs any better. It should run like a car. So it's, you know, like all the videos I've seen, boy, it should run good, and it always sounds like exhaust is coming back out of the front. So I have a little wire here that I can jump my coil with. I don't have a key. I gotta get a new ignition switch. So we're gonna see if this will work for a moment. This is like adding a key to it. And if I can find a screwdriver, let's see if this thing runs any better. It's gonna be loud. Oh, lost my wire already. I mean, it's not the best way to do it here, but I was checking the ignition system to see if that was working properly or not. But I got a feeling it's going to run because it sounded like it. Yeah! Wow, imagine that! Runs perfect. God darn it. All right, let me plug. I hit the alternator fan in my hand. All right. Holy crap! Runs like exactly like it's supposed to, like a car. Shoot, I got a plug muffler. I'm glad that's all it is, because this thing is gonna. Now I got a new head gasket on it, new gaskets, new rebuild kit, and it just purred. So perfect. I can't wait. I gotta just figure out what to do with this muffler. We're gonna do that right now. I got an hour before I'm gonna start in the house. So let's see what we can get done. All right, so here I'm back at the shop. So as the exhaust comes in, here's that spout I was talking about. I stuck a screwdriver in there and nothing but rust in there. And what I'm feeling is, what I think I'm feeling, I think this pipe must go in, make a 90.
Well, after checking the muffler out, I decided to cut the top of it off and see what I could find. So here we go. Let's cut it up.
Okay, I was beating this thing on the ground. I could hear a bunch of rust falling down the length of the tube here. So, figured, you can see I already started. I got to cut off wheel, and cut the cap off of this thing and dump it out and see if I can get whatever is plugged in there. At least it gives me a view here, and then if I have to, I'll cut the end down over there. At least I can see what I got going on here. But figuring I can always weld this back on without any issues. My Lord. Holy cow. That can't be good. Okay, that can't be good. I just pulled the cap off. Look at all that crud in there. Holy crap. No wonder why my exhaust wouldn't work. Huh. Dang. That is just... It's all rust. All rust from inside that tube or something. So I'm going to shake this thing out and see what we can find. Max, everybody. So, trying to see down.
Okay, let's pause it here real quick and get a good look at the inside of this muffler. You can see the center pipe there. That is the exhaust pipe, and just below my thumb is a little metal tab, and that's the brace for it. And below that would be the exit out to the boat, to the tube. So the exhaust pipe is higher than the water. The water level comes all the way up and then out. So that's how that thing works.
There, I can't really show you too much, but I can show you all this. All that rust and gunk came from that muffler. That was plugging me up. So I'm going to continue working on this. There's no sense in me recording anymore. Okay, I got it all cleaned out. I dumped a lot of water through here. This is, I can see down here. That is cleared and running freely now. I got it all cleaned out best I could. There's nothing else coming out of it actually, so I think I got it all pretty good. I took all the fitting off here, cleaned it out, and retaped it. So I'm going to weld this cap back on that I took off. Here it is here. So I'm going to get that welded and then call it good. flag on there. Knock that off, but yeah, not bad. Should work. Alright, so the muffler's in, all installed. Let's see how she runs. I got my fuel tank there. Gonna idle. I need to find a screwdriver. Yeah, I had one. Hold on. Here we go. Jump my solenoid. Wow. Listen to that. I didn't choke it, so. You want to talk about a big difference? Holy cow. Yeah, I gotta make a new gasket for that, but oh, it sounds so much better. See if it starts spitting out. Oh, you can hear it. Hey, that sounds a lot better. Before you couldn't hear anything coming out of there. Now we definitely got exhaust coming out. Big difference. Gonna start spitting some water here soon. Here it comes. There we go. So much better, yeah. Let that run for a little bit. You know, when I had it running before and it was running, I never came out here to check to listen to the sound of it. I just looked overboard to see if there's water, but big difference. So everybody learn from my mistakes. I don't know if it'll ever happen again to anybody else, but they'll learn from my mistake. So, but yeah, we're pumping water out pretty good. Should be kind of warm. Yep. Good pressure. Even sounds good. Hey, I'm even charging. Oh, that's oil pressure. Never mind. Amps. Well, I don't know if my amps are doing anything or not, but for surely. Oh, she just sounds so much better. Carrying a good 45 pounds of oil. Oil pressure. Temperature's coming up. Oh yeah, so much better. Yeah, man, I should have listened earlier. Wow. All right, I am happy. So darn happy. Get back down in here. Yeah. Probably if you put your hand on the manifold, that's good. Just keeping it nice and cool. For sure. Alright, now like I say, I gotta put a new gasket in there. She's leaking all over the place, but you do what you gotta do. Sounds good. Nice and responsive. That makes me happy. Just makes me happy. A lot of mistakes, or it's not mistakes. I replaced the head gasket I need to, but now I know it's done. So, in manifold gasket and carb rebuild, nothing's gonna hurt anything. It's gonna make it run better. It runs real good. It's real responsive. So I gotta do that thermostat housing gasket. Put the thermostat in it. I have one for it. We'll be all set. So, new spark plugs. I'll do the tune-up parts, and then we'll have it good for the winter. Happy, happy.
As always, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below if you have any questions. Next week I'll get that gasket made for the thermostat housing and get the thermostat in. Then we'll work on a little bottom paint. Till then, thank you.